Today we're at Soho Place, and this is one of the first projects we've worked with to introduce the energy principles. So today we're talking specifically with the leadership team here. Going into 2020 there are 3 other projects that we'll be looking to trial the energy project with, and they include Hinckley, Whiteley's and the London College of Fashion. Our starting point was to get the project leadership team looking at their own capacity and how well they were managing it, and scores were pretty low and pretty varied. Typical behaviours that we see on every project: people working long hours, taking few breaks, not always taking a lunch.
And it was a case of how could we conserve our energy so that when it got to the tail end of the project, when the pressure's really on, we're actually in a good place to deal with it, rather than being the traditional norm is we get to the tail end of the project, we've been on the project 2.5 years and we're all tired.
So the team engaged in an energy audit, and we learned about the 4 different dimensions, being the physical, emotional, purposeful and mental. And out of all of those, the mental capacity of the whole team definitely scored the lowest.
So a simple solution for me when we were talking through the energy project was to not open emails first thing in the morning, turn off my notification. So it gave me an hour to sort of plan my works, which has greatly influenced what I've done on a personal level.
We've reduced meetings to 45 minutes where appropriate, so that people get a natural break in between to sort of energise themselves for the next meetings or the next aspect of work that we need to undertake.
We'd take a meaningful, purposeful break in the morning and 1 meaningful, purposeful break in the afternoon, as well as trying to take a lunch break. That meaningful break would be something that sort of shifts the blood flow in the brain, makes quiet into your mind.
We've managed to sort of measure the productivity by taking 2 days off of the programme of installation of MEP, and most importantly reducing the forecast on labour by some 40%. So again, a cost saving back to the business.
We are going to experiment it and try and get it to incorporate the whole lifting team. So that would be how the drivers talk to the guys on the ground, how the guys talk to the guys at the top, how they appreciate that we all have an energy level and there are manners to speak to each other and there are ways to support each other. Implement a similar kind of scheme with the steel fixes. So being expanded, long hours, lots and lots of physical energy, and what we've highlighted is that the steel fixes are probably, they sum that up, a lot of bending down, a lot of hard graft and a lot of heavy weights they're carrying, and it's about assessing what we can do in an energy capacity world. So can we implement certain physiotherapy or can we put in some stretching regimes that they do in other countries and other parts of the industry, and actually can we enhance the steel fixers going forward and give them a skill set and a plan to enable them to elongate their careers.
What was most exciting for us to see is across the 8-week period that we worked with them, we saw a 20% increase in their energy scores.
I think the biggest thing that it's left me with is this whole issue of people being at their best only if they're truly valued, that, you know, and telling people they're valued and giving them positive feedback. So I think generally we're closer as a team, and I think we're performing better as a team.